Hi you guys, how's it going? Welcome to the KT channel, and today's random ass video of the day is actually something that I just randomly was just like going on with looking on the internet, and that is, do most of you remember when the PlayStation 3 came out and the font was from the Sam Raimi trilogy Spider-Man movies? Yes, if you heard that correctly, the PlayStation 3's original logo was font taken from the Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy until they changed it in 2009. And actually, I have an actual answer as to why it was changed. And it has a lot to do with reboots. Now you're probably asking me, what is that supposed to mean? Well, actually, first of all, if you go and look at an old PlayStation 3, you will see that the logo looks very, very weird. So let me just go into let me just get the text from the PlayStation 3. So if you guys look right here real closely, if it will look right, and I'm thinking it will fix itself so it's going to look right to you guys. That is the Spider-Man 3 and the Spider-Man 2 logo on the PlayStation 3. The 3s are exactly the same. It's the exact same font. And well, they said that they took it from the third movie, but that's been the same font for the Spider-Man movie ever since the first one. Like right here, this was the first movie. So that's been the same font for the Raimi trilogy for about its whole time. And now keep in mind that the Sam Raimi trilogy actually ended in 2007, whereas the PlayStation 3 came out in 2006. Okay? Now, remember that there was supposed to be a Spider-Man 4. This was all during the time when Sam Raimi was going to be making a new Spider-Man 4 movie, whereas then in 2012, we ended up getting The Amazing Spider-Man. Sorry, Andrew, but you could have done better. But I hope you come back for the Into the Spider-Verse movie, though. But at 2009, which was pretty much like where the fourth movie was supposed to be coming out, which, keep in mind, it was supposed to be coming out around 2009. Quick post-production video here. Throughout the video, I say that the movie was supposed to be coming out in 2009, but after looking back, it was actually supposed to be coming out in 2011. So throughout the video, if you hear me keep saying 2009, confirmed 2009, the actual confirmed date of the Spider-Man 4 movie was supposed to be May 4th, 2011. I think that was the initial date, was 2011 on May 4th. So, yeah. Tobey Maguire had interviews about it, talking about it when it was supposed to be releasing.
Spider-Man, I love that people are having a collective escapist experience in mass. You know, that's fun. It's fun to be a part of that joy for people. I like the new and, okay, how do we press this? How do we make it more exciting, more fun? How do we evolve the character and make it a rich story? And how do I make it interesting for myself to go do something else, you know? So yeah, I appreciate that too. I have fun with those movies. I really do, you know?
Then guess what happened in 2009? Spider-Man 4 was canceled. And when did they change the logo for the PlayStation 3? In 2009. So, on this little biography about why Ken Kutaragi, I hope I got that, or Kutaragi, insisted on the Spider-Man font for the PlayStation 3, this is what he said. According to Sony's Teiyu Goto, if you really look at the PS3 contour carefully, it is rounded when viewing the console in profile rather than creating a typography with all the risks it entails. It was wiser to use the one from Spider-Man, for which Sony had the rights. So that's one reason why they used the fonts from the Spider-Man movies, was because, well, they owned the font. And let me just go down to where in 2009 is what happened. So if we go down here. So the reason for changing it was that the font was too small. Now, I honestly believe, and I'm pretty sure people might agree with this, I think it's because they were getting rid of the Sam Raimi trilogy. They don't want anything to do with it. They wanted the new Spider-Man, and I know this sounds completely bullcrap, but listen to me. They did not want anything to do with the Sam Raimi trilogy being that they was going to be rebooting it with a new Spider-Man. So why would they have the PlayStation 3 have the old Spider-Man font when there's a brand new Spider-Man coming out? There's no need for it. So why are they gonna, so with people who know that the PlayStation 3 has the font of the Sam Raimi trilogy, they're gonna look at that and be like, wow, that was from the Raimi trilogy. They don't want you remembering the Raimi trilogy anymore. This is when they wanted people focusing on Andrew Garfield. But then again, you'd be like, well, why didn't they just use the Andrew Garfield font for the PlayStation 3? Because most likely, it's probably because they didn't think it was gonna do that well, which it didn't. But honestly, I think it kind of was a smart move for them to change it to a new type of font. I think it was kind of weird that they used the Spider-Man cover font for the PlayStation 3. I mean, it did look cool, but then when they changed it, it's like nobody remembers it. Like, no one remembers the PlayStation 3 writing font and all that stuff looking familiar to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. But yeah, they were like, oh, well, saying PlayStation 3 is too long. If we put it on a billboard, no one's going to see it, so we need something shorter to fit. I think that's complete bullcrap. I think it's because they didn't want anything to do with Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies anymore. So why would they want to advertise the PlayStation 3 with the font of a movie that they don't want anyone to worry about anymore? I mean, that makes sense, don't you think? Like, you gotta think, 2009 was supposed to be the day Spider-Man 4 came out. I guarantee you, if Spider-Man 4 was still to come out, that would have still been the font, and that would have been the font that we would have seen on Spider-Man 4 in 2009. But with Spider-Man 4 being canceled in 2009, they changed the logo in 2009, whereas now it has a brand new logo for itself. Coincidence? Maybe. Do you really think it's a coincidence? I don't think so. I think it's because of that. But that is just my opinion, you guys. And I think that is exactly why they changed the logo. I think it has nothing to do with the title being too small. I think it had everything to do with them wanting to forget everything about the original trilogy, being that they wanted something new to happen. Guys, that's about it for this video. It was a very weird and very stupid video to do, but I think it's something that many people didn't know, and I just stumbled upon it and was like, hey, that'd be a cool video idea. I know that the Tobey Maguire films are becoming a huge thing again. Everyone's rewatching them, doing reactions to the movies again for people who are doing, you know, their first watches, but I guarantee you every one of them has seen Spider-Man at one point in time, and they're just doing it because it's a huge craze right now. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little random video, and if you guys liked it, hit the like button. If you guys love the Raimi trilogy, subscribe to the channel to show your support of the Raimi films. Do you think that Tobey Maguire will make an appearance in a live-action Spider-Verse movie and Andrew Garfield with Tom Holland, and maybe a surprise cameo of real-life Miles Morales? Something we ain't really seen in a live-action Spider-Man movie yet with Miles Morales. We've only heard about him through Donald Glover's Uncle Aaron in Homecoming. So hopefully we get to see Miles Morales soon in real life, and I hope it's going to be amazing. But that'll be it for this, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.